Today I'm opening 3 Scarlet and Violet blister packs. We got 9 packs. Let's crack these open and see what kind of hits we can get. 9 packs, let's go. We've been having super good luck with these openings so far with these blister packs. The single blisters, the 3-pack blisters. Cannot complain at all. We've gotten Miriam, we've gotten a number of these secret illustration Pokemon. This is my first opening of Pokemon with my new camera setup. So we're shooting this in 4K. We're gonna see how it goes. Still getting used to my setup a little bit. Really enjoying the onboard mic. This has a better mic than other cameras in its class. So it sounds really a lot better than my smartphone mic for sure. All right, let's get set up here. We got Clauncher, Skiddo, Quaxley. We've got one of the starters here. Tell me what your favorite starter is. Really anxious to hear what other people say. I really like the green cat Pokemon, Sprigatito, Flaffy, but I like Fuecoco, and I think I would call Quaxley my 3rd favorite. Team Star Grunt. Can we get a hit on the very first pack? That'd be a great start. Fish Sharp, Reverse Hollow. We got our 2 reverses, then we get our hit. And DD, regular hollow. You know, it's kind of interesting to think about these regular hollows, if they're going to be collectible like the old vintage ones in several years' time. I don't really think so. I think there's just too much competition with the flashier rares. You know, those vintage regular star hollows were the biggest chases of the time, so there just wasn't anything for them to compete with. But I think there could be opportunity in some of this modern stuff in the super secret flashy variants like the flashy rares like the Miriam that we got, some of these special illustration Pokemon. I definitely think there is opportunity in modern Pokemon. I'd like to hear your thoughts about the vintage versus modern debate. What do y'all think about, like, say, Scarlet and Violet booster boxes? Do you believe in this modern booster box appreciation? Or do you think that over time, I think there's a little risk here that there could be a lot of saturation in just so many modern sets. They're gonna start competing with each other more. And you know, vintage just has a limited number of sets in that category that it'll always compete with. Now there's a secret rare illustration of this Toedscool that I really like. And I did pull that in one of my earlier openings. Slowbro, whoa, that's a nice, you know, it's not a secret rare, but a regular hollow. I love the art on that. Shinji Kanda, I really like that. That is beautiful. Love that Slowbro. There's that Slow King in like Neo Revelation or Genesis, one of those Neo sets that I think is really cool. All right, pack number 3, no hits yet. Hopefully we don't get a bad blister pack opening. I like to think that there's just a lot of good stuff to hit in these blister packs. We've been doing so well with them. And I feel like, you know, there's a different kind of pull rate put into these than in the booster boxes where they kind of maybe make sure that it's in a particular range. Whereas here, maybe it's a little bit more randomized so you can get greater rewards. Maybe that also means there's greater risk involved as well. There's that Quaxley again, one of the starters. Again, let me know what's your favorite starter down in the comments below. Miriam, that's pretty cool in the regular. Look at that. I really like the art on that. And I love the secret rare variant, of course. We did pull one of those. I think that is a really awesome card. It does look like the most expensive card on TCG Player. Like that is the chase everyone's going after. Ultra Ball, Florius. I love the art on this one too. Really beautiful design there with the colors. Reverse Hollow. In DD, we got a regular hollow. Does that mean we got a hit behind this? Because instead of 2 reverses, we got this in DD. Let's find out. Here we go. What the? Nope. I completely messed that up. I must have been counting wrong or something. I don't know what happened there. Okay, there's our code card. You know, going back to this modern versus vintage debate, I just really don't buy the whole like investing in sealed modern product with Pokemon. Like, yeah, you do see some returns in different instances, but the thing is, there's just gonna be more and more sets. And at a certain point, I mean, it's just gonna get ridiculous. People aren't gonna be able to keep up and think about all of the sets. So it's gonna be a lot harder, I think. There are gonna be so many eras. I mean, people are just, some of these eras are just gonna get, even if they're old, you know, they're gonna get lost in the shuffle, I think. I think that's, for me, that's my theory of why modern is so risky. Right now, maybe there's some opportunity because people can keep up with it, but you know, think about 20 years from now, how many sets are there gonna be? And sure, like Scarlet and Violet will be older by then, but how many sets is it gonna be competing with, even in its own era? So we got Tropius here. I like this dinosaur Pokemon, that's pretty cool. I'd like to see that in the game. That must be new to Scarlet and Violet. I don't remember that in Sword and Shield. I played Pokemon Sword. Here we got Sprigatito, my favorite starter. Ooh, cool. All right, we did get a hit. Full Art GX. Not one of the secret illustration ones. You know, these don't typically go for really big money, but they do look really nice, and they are a big upgrade from the regular holo, so we'll put that over there. We're definitely happy with that. So far, this has got to be the worst 9-pack opening we've got. Can it get better? Can we pull a Secret Art Miriam? Any kind of special illustration Pokemon? That is what we are looking for. I am learning to do better with opening these packs. You got to do it from the middle. You got to massage the backs of those packs right in the middle, and they open up a lot smoother than trying to go from the top. I've been opening Yu-Gi-Oh as well, and those packs, compared to Pokemon, I mean, those things are just so simple. Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'm not a financial advisor, so I don't really like to think about speculating and investing in Pokemon anyways. There's Fuecoco, first appearance. Nice starter Pokemon. But, you know, there's so much conversation around it. Sometimes I feel like I want to give my perspective or my input. And, you know, because I just buy this stuff for fun and enjoy opening them and collecting them. And I think if you're really investing, you know, wanting to invest, you should seek a financial advisor and go for traditional things like stocks and real estate and whatnot. But, you know, if you're thinking about what might have more opportunity to accrue value, I just don't understand how modern would beat vintage. You know, it's just tried and true and tested. And we got a Skeletors for our regular holo there. Nothing that fancy, so put that over there. You know, and that is just my personal opinion. You know, there's nothing wrong with modern. It's not like it's not fun to collect. It's not like it won't gain value, because, you know, I could imagine that Miriam, that's just beautiful art, that secret rare. Like in 20 years, I could see that standing out among full art trainers or like top 10 trainers of the past decade or something, art-wise. You know, I think that there is opportunity in things like that, in some things. But then you also have to think, okay, well, Scarlet and Violet will have appreciated 20 years. That means these vintage sets will have appreciated 40 years. I mean, how expensive are some of these PSA 10 full holo cards, especially the ones that are really hard to get in PSA 10 or CGC 95 or what have you, BGS, whatever your favorite grading company is. I mean, have those hit a ceiling? I guess that could be the theory too. Like vintage has hit a ceiling and modern still has room to go, and so you can get the most returns from that. Maybe that's a thesis that people follow. Palmut, I like this guy. This guy's pretty cool. So we've got electric Pokemon, and he looks like he comes from the same species of Pokemon as Pikachu. Pineco, reverse holo. Come on, give us a good hit. Let's go. Oh man, we're getting crushed this time, guys. Well, it has to happen. If you're gonna get 9 booster packs where you're just crushing it and getting secret rares, Miriam, you know, just all over the place, I guess there have to be some of these 3-pack blisters, right, that really don't have many good hits comparatively. All right, we're down to our last 3 packs for this opening. Come on, let's see if we can do better. So that's just my thesis, you know. I just feel like, well, first of all, I grew up with vintage Pokemon, so there is that nostalgia. I just enjoy collecting it more, you know. And I'm not worried about whether it goes up or not, because I don't really think about collectibles anymore as speculation and investments. I just do it for fun. But if I had, you know, if someone just said, you have to choose, which one do you think really is going to accrue better in the next 20 years? I think I would place my bets on vintage Pokemon over modern. It doesn't have to compete with anything else. You know, after the WotC era, that you have your WotC sets and that's it. And they're always just going to be in their same set. They're not going to have more sets coming out competing with them. Yeah, you can argue that modern is also going to be competing with vintage, but, you know, modern is going to be cannibalizing itself more than vintage will be, in my opinion. All right, Ralts, man, okay, so the Miraidon is cool. I like that star rare. It looks really nice. This looks like it would be a fun Pokemon to play. I don't know about all that EX and V stuff. You know, I didn't play when they had all those fancy cards, so I don't know if the game is super complex now, but this takes me back. You know, this is just a fun, powerful, basic Pokemon to put down, slap some energy on, do some big attacks. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, we continue to get crushed. Let's see if we can do better. Come on, we got 2 packs left. We got to get something big. Can we get a full art Miriam? That's what I want to see. Can we get some kind of secret rare, secret illustration, maybe a gold star Corridon or Miraidon? Guys, what do y'all think about this conversation I've been having about modern versus vintage? Which one would you pick? Is it modern or vintage? Just tell me down in the comments below. What do you think has the most opportunity? What do you just like to collect more? Honestly, I think the modern right now is a little bit, okay, yeah, finally, man, this looks awesome. I think that we got a good one here, because I was just talking about, I think we got, what do we get, like the evolved form of this or something in reverse holo? And this just looks really cool. I love that it's like Pikachu, but it's different. It's a new kind of Pokemon. Love the art on that. That is just beautiful. Meowscarada, that's a good regular holo too, because it's one of our starters, the favorite starter. Put that down there. Last pack, can we get that last pack magic? But yeah, I mean, I gotta admit, the modern stuff is easy to get into, and it is fun to collect. You know, you can walk into Target, you can buy an ETB, you can get these booster boxes at affordable prices, and you can open them up and get really cool hits. I mean, we got those 9 blisters, and I'm happy with that Pachirisu. This wasn't the best opening, we didn't get the best hits, you know, pending this last pack. We'll see how we do here. But it's fun, you know, and I've got a binder for this, and I'm putting all these hits in and looking forward to seeing what else I get. And by the time I'm tired of this set, Paldea Evolved will be coming out, right? I mean, what do you think about Paldea Evolved? I'm trying to avoid spoilers. I really want to be opening this product on the channel and be seeing this stuff for the first time. Like, I haven't seen this card before. You know, like, I don't look through the gallery and see all these Pokemon and different art and things. I like to be confronted when I open it. I know Rudy likes to do that as well on Alpha Investments. Rocky Helmet, Reverse Holo, we got another Ralts. I do really like the art on this. I've seen this card a lot. This is a common card, but the art is really nice. And I like that about Pokemon, you know, even the commons and uncommons. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fun to slow down and just check these out and look at the beautiful art. And we got Koraidon for our hit there. Not the best. I've gotten several of these cards, but this is kind of like that Miraidon we pulled, the electric one. Just a nice, strong, basic Pokemon. Like the art on that. It takes me back. All right, guys, those were our hits today. We got Pichirisu and Bandit GX, and that's just pretty much it. So look forward to some more Pokemon on the channel. We are going to be getting some more Scarlet and Violet. I'll be looking for more of these blister packs. See if we can do better. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We'll be seeing you in another video. Thank you.